Hey everyone. So big moment right now. I'm going to connect these two battery packs in parallel for the first time. So I don't yet have the controller for the T-Rex version 2, but I can still monitor the temperature and voltage through the car loop that I have from the version 1. I have it in there now. I'm about to connect them both in parallel. Voltages are very close, but they're not the same. I have put two batteries in parallel with bigger voltage differences, but with this one, I'm also looking at the voltage at the cell level because I obviously don't want to increase the voltage per cell in the Rav4 too high. So I'll flip the camera around now and I'll show you what I'm talking about with my car loop data. All right, so here's what I'm looking at. This is the Rav4. It is currently 360 volts. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it is 3.93 volts per cell. Now, if I go to the T-Rex, so pay no attention to some of these numbers, like the battery amps. It's 0, but it's showing 1,000 amps. That's obviously not the case right now. It's slightly different CAN data, so it's showing 1,000 amps when it should be 0. Also, the battery state of charge kilowatt hours, that's not the same, and the battery state of charge percentage is not the same. The battery temperatures are accurate, and you can see here that the volts per cell is 3.89, and the T-Rex has a higher voltage by about 12 volts. So I'm going to connect these two in parallel, but I really don't want the volts per cell to jump higher than 4.1, definitely not higher than 4.2. So everything's ready. I'm gonna connect them and see what happens. I pulled this thing out of the garage just in case there's some kind of catastrophic issue. I really don't think so, but obviously I don't want to risk it. The whole reason I'm doing this is because I'm taking my first road trip tomorrow. I'm just going up to Rochester and back, so that's why I'm getting it all ready tonight. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to turn on the T-Rex right now. So the first switch here is my on-off switch. That is the contactor kill. So if I ever get in trouble, that's the master kill switch for the contactors in the battery pack. The second one that's not illuminated right here is my DC to AC inverter. The third one, the blue one there, is my DC to DC converter. And the last switch, last button, isn't used as anything currently. All right, so I've got that on. I'll go into the car and I'm just gonna refresh this so I have current data. Looks like, so the battery amps changed. So that means it's using just a little bit of power for the DC to DC. So it's looks like it's using 1.1 amps. Yeah, still that 12 volt difference. All right, here we go. So this button right here on my dash, as soon as I hit that button, it's gonna close the contactor that I have in the rear, and we'll see what happens. Going right now. So if I quickly refresh this, looks like I have 30 amps coming into the Rav4. 27. Okay, good. Nothing crazy is happening. Yeah, so this is showing that there's power coming out of the T-Rex. Both voltages are pretty much the same. This amperage is going to steadily decrease as the two battery packs balance. Okay, so far so good. Looks like that's just going to keep dropping. Thank God, no fires today. I was pretty confident that this was going to work, but because this is the first time that I'm connecting two battery packs that are different, I wanted to watch the voltage per cell down here at the bottom, just to make sure that these didn't get somehow spiked or overcharged or anything. Looks like we're doing fine. All right, I'll end it for now. Tomorrow I'm going to be filming my first road trip video. It shouldn't be too much of a range test because it's only going to be about 200 miles round trip. So I should be able to do much more than that. I could do more than that with the T-Rex V1, but it is going to be a little bit of a test because I'm going to be taking on the highway, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.